I think people are starting to realise that men's mental health is lifeless dust. That once was dry, downtrodden yellow tufts in drought, that once was lush green grass. Life is so backwards that meaning is meaningless. We hear men's mental health and our first associations are illness. Because we've danced on it, trampled on it for too long, saying that grass is strong, it grows everywhere and always comes back. But grass is made of shoots and blades. We've knocked back too many bottles. Drowning in our summer beers, we've drawn our spirits hollow. My life is on track. But in my darker days, I've contemplated train tracks. Imagining the colour draining from my mother's face is the only thing that brought me back from black. Because men must speak the truth, at least to our families, but as Matthew says in scripture, only in his own home is a prophet without honour. For how can family perceive the tragedy that he foresees? Boys are taught silence in class. To succeed, we must be obedient. Some take the lesson too seriously until they commit the biggest act of disobedience. Because men can't talk in class, but we memorize our address to write great letters. Goodbye notes the receiver can never return to sender. Shaky hand writing last wills of bloody quills. Dot the I's and slit the consonants if we can't find our confidants. Because we're united in our suffering, but we hide and keep others away, treating them like immigrants to our mental states. I reflect on my dark days. But compared to what others have seen, I'm just a shadow hand puppet playing around with a flame, while others are the wick burning down. But dust and fire is the recipe for a phoenix. If our beds are our graves, I've seen men rise to the stage to share our feelings and really mean it. Let poetry be our act of disobedience. We talk our truth and people start feeling it. Why wait for a goodbye to let our souls speak? We think we see the world, but eyes can lie. Mind over matter, underline those words. If we share the right spirit, no body is left behind. That's matter undermined. My mental health has been a tug of civil war with pornography. It's watching women making money in the industry, while every clip I see is a gamble. I potentially throw away my shot at ever having my own family. Imprisoned in our minds because sex sells by the gram. It's okay though, these victims are only fans. That addiction cost me more than money. Our addictions cause us to hide our truths behind being funny. Like that squirrel from Ice Age, I chased a nut and broke my whole reality. Our addictions cause us to hide our truth behind being funny. Like that squirrel from Ice Age, I chased a nut and broke my whole reality. Teenage me saw more tits and arse than the entirety of mankind in the past 200 centuries. Don't question me when I say that's unhealthy. Because this online culture is a malevolent force that preys on young minds. I got so used to seeing women naked, I didn't know what to say to you when you were clothed. So women are objectified, but men watching for free are the commodity. Hooked by our own sense of sensual sexual novelty, how many men have the strength to deny paradise through the screen? How many men are suffering hell smiling inside paradise behind a screen? I clenched that double-edged sword between my teeth like bitter silverware and cut my tongue on the taste. It's funny. I dreamed of women with nothing to wear, but emotionally naked women saved me from that nightmare. I was cured without touching, blind eyes are the most receptive to healing. I saw that my life was backwards because sex to me was meaningless. But once I came to truly know woman, I found meaning in sex, because sex is one act where body should come before mind. Eye to eye, bridge the souls, let hearts rhythmically collide to intertwine. I saw that light so bright, my inner moths disregarded the little flames online. In the fire of that sun, my son, I decided to discard my seeds of dust and pick up my new life. Thank you.